When I was an industrial design student, I was really annoyed by the fact that I need to justify every decision on my design. It has to be really functional, or it needs to solve a problem, or it needs to fit perfectly to my target audience and functionally almost perfectly working type of product. So I was angry because I was like, oh, I want to be a car designer and it's more about aesthetics. It has to be like looking nice and it's focused on your emotions and so on. But then I realized when I became a car designer, it's not exactly like that. There are a lot of constraints on real world car design. You have a perfect packaging, you have perfect functional elements which is provided by engineers, and depending on the project, you cannot much affect this. Of course, there are some lucky projects that you can discuss with engineers and change stuff, or if you are designing a car from zero in collaboration with engineers, is something else. But most of the time, at least the projects I worked, it was already decided what type of package, because they don't build the package from zero, it's already existing, and every little change costs a lot of money. So there were many projects I worked that the design should respect to engineering data in a correct way. So it's very limiting, and I realized that it's not exactly how I was imagining car design, like, oh, aesthetics and just pure imagination, creativity, you can go crazy. And even if you start a project from zero that you can affect the functional parts of the car, still you need to respect the human nature. Still you need to respect the regulations. There are certain dimensions to make the car make sense of it. And nowadays I realize when I'm sketching a car, I really focus a lot on this stuff, like the correct proportions for production, for the regulations. It has to look like a car, but I realized I start to forget my wild fantasy about car design, like going crazy and doing something never seen maybe type of thing. More like the movies, or like the games, concept art. I'm not saying these are like randomly aesthetic objects without thinking about the function. There are many great examples. You still put a story behind it or put how it would work idea behind it. But I was like, no, what if I just break all the rules? Because sometimes I just want to sketch something doesn't make sense. Like maybe a human cannot fit into this car, or maybe it doesn't have four wheels, or maybe it doesn't look like a car. It can be like an art piece, but with the aesthetics of car design. So I'm like, okay, it's time to break some rules, just enjoy, go back to paper and sketch something you enjoy. So that's what I'm trying to do nowadays, sometimes when I find free time from the real projects. And this sketch you're watching now is one of them. A couple days ago, I started to draw a GT with exaggerated proportions. So I was pushing the cabin very backward. And then I was like, what if the cabin can be separated like a cocoon? Actually, at that point, I need to mention my master thesis project with Audi. There was a cocoon-shaped cabin, and the wheels were like the mechanical part which are holding the cocoon up. And recently on Instagram, I saw it like a memory from 5-6 years ago. So I was like, wow, I was a bit more brave. I was a bit more into doing something different. And then I saw another sketch on Instagram like from 5 years ago, and the sketch looks like interesting, more interesting than what I sketch nowadays for sure. So I was like, okay, I want to go back to this like free spirit, like without straining myself with a lot of justifications or the rules. And I wanted to approach it a bit more like an art. I know design and art are different. I know design needs to function and so on, but I just want to enjoy. It's a personal project. It's not for production. I mean, it can be for a movie or something, but why not to live my passion? And I believe that it would affect my creativity in a positive way. So on this car, I was like, yeah, let's just separate the cabin, and maybe a human can fit into cabin itself. But then rather than putting like four wheels around it to make it functional and efficient and so on, I was like, let's go crazy. Let's do it a little bit more sculptured, a bit more wild proportions. And this is where the sketch goes. And I have a couple more ideas, honestly. I already sketched them. I didn't record them because while recording, it's hard to be creative sometimes. And I'm planning to make them like a mini projects, like a small, short, creative, inspirational book type of designs. Because at the end, I used to hear more often that car design is like art. At least at some level, I believe it should be like an art. You cannot justify every line and every functional element to be like logical. I mean, some designers will totally disagree with that, and I understand for production car design is something else, but why not to have some fun? I just enjoy it, and I decided to just follow how I feel rather than how I justify, or rather than the pure logic. I want to design some concepts just as how I feel, just for aesthetical purpose, just for visuals. So I think I'm gonna break the rules more often. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to the channel and if you're into car design, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.